Hello, YouTube. Thanks for clicking on this video. Seriously, I appreciate you. You could be doom scrolling, watching some dude build a cabin in the woods, or falling into a TikTok rabbit hole, but instead you're here, and that's a solid choice, and I respect that. Now, this is my second video, and if you watched my first, you already know what's up. But if you didn't, no worries, because I'm breaking it all down again, this time with better sound. Because somehow in my infinite wisdom, I apparently thought it was a genius idea to let RE4 Remake drown out my voice. So my bad. Consider this the upgraded, enhanced director's cut version of the first video. Also, full transparency, I originally planned for this channel to be faceless, just raw gameplay and my voice guiding you through some weird deep shit, but I realized something. It's a hell of a lot easier to keep people engaged when they can actually see the person that they're talking to. Turns out human connection is actually a thing. Who knew? So here I am in the flesh, ready to break this technique down, make sure you actually hear it this time, and hopefully get you into a powerful self hypnosis state faster. And you can say, why the hell haven't I done this sooner? Now, I know why you clicked on this video, and it's because at some level you want to change something about yourself. Maybe you want to break a bad habit. Maybe you want to reprogram your brain for success, or maybe you just want to see if this whole hypnosis thing actually works and if I'm full of shit. Either way, I got you because what I'm about to share is one of the fastest, most effective self hypnosis inductions I've personally ever used. And I've tested a lot of them. And I've studied this for years, practiced it, refined it, and now I'm handing it to you on a silver platter. So let's talk about the technique. If you've ever struggled with getting into a deep hypnotic state, chances are you're completely overcomplicating it. Most people think they need 30 minutes of soft music, a damn candle burning, and some monk chanting in the background. Nah, we're not doing all that. What we're doing instead is a rapid induction, a method that lets you drop into a deep trance fast. There's no fluff, there's no extra steps, just pure results. But before I go any further, I want to note that I'm not a certified or licensed hypnotherapist, and this method is not my own. I found this method on YouTube from a video uploaded by Shane Fozard after doing some extensive research for a thesis I had planned on writing, but ended up changing my mind about midway through a semester. And this was due to some restrictions from the infamous IRB at my university, among other things. And in case you aren't familiar with the IRB, it's basically like the HOA of the scientific community. Anyway, I'll be sure to put a link to the video I'm referencing down below, and I highly suggest you watch it immediately after this. All right, enough philosophy and BS that you probably don't care about anyway. Here's exactly how to hypnotize yourself in under 45 seconds. And you may want to grab a pen and a paper to take some notes. Okay, here's how it works. Step one, tension and release. Ensure that you're in a comfortable position, like your favorite chair or in a nice, quiet place. Then you want to take a couple of deep breaths in to ensure that you're completely relaxed. Then you start the process by tensing every single muscle in your body for about 10 seconds. Now, note, it doesn't have to be exactly 10 seconds. Your body and your subconscious mind won't know the difference. That's because rapid hypnotic induction is completely dependent on breaking patterns. Once the body or mind experiences a sudden break in patterns, there's a small window of opportunity to make suggestions to your subconscious mind. Obviously, it's a little difficult to activate every single muscle at once, but you're going to want to focus on as many major muscle groups as possible. So, clench your fists, squeeze your arms, flex your legs, tense everything as hard as you can. And this will create a sharp contrast and break a pattern when you release. Step two is letting go. Now, once you sense that you've held tension for about 10 seconds or more. Let everything go limp and allow your eyes to naturally close. And yes, you will look and feel incredibly stupid, which is why you should do this alone or with a friend that doesn't think you're a complete weirdo. Completely let go. Feel your muscles go limp. The key here is contrast. Your body drops into relaxation much faster this way. Once you've done this, you might feel a weird internal shift. And if you aren't that familiar with this internal shift, then I'll explain it the best way I can. For me personally, it kind of feels as if you're floating. Remember when you were a kid and you used to spin in your mom's office chair as fast and as long as you could, and then you closed your eyes and it felt like the earth was moving? Well, you feel those same sensations during the process, and that's pretty much it. However, if you don't feel that sensation and you've done everything else correct, just keep going. I've done this enough times to know that sometimes you might not feel these huge shifts in every induction. So, when you do let yourself go limp, you literally just do that as if you're a puppet in a Pinocchio play. So that's why it's really good to do this on your bed. So once you've tensed those muscles and you release, you can just lay back and completely relax, letting go of everything. That's why you want to do it in a chair. That's why you want to do it, possibly laying down, and never ever do it standing up because you risk the chance of falling over and getting a concussion. So please be safe when you do this. Step three, repeating the suggestion. Now, here's where the magic happens. Once you're in that relaxed state, you repeat your suggestion 8 to 15 times. To do this, you must repeat your command in the present tense silently in your head. But to do this right, it's important that you incorporate at least one of the following critical words during the hypnosis. Those words are every day, every time, and the most importantly in my book is the word now. And you must do this every time. For example, every time I perform self hypnosis, I now drop into trance instantly. Boom, simple, clear, direct. Another example would be every time I go to the gym, I am now disciplined. And just a final example, every day I am now effortlessly confident in every situation. Again, say it 8 to 15 times and with conviction. And don't hope it works, don't kind of believe, say it like it's already happening. You see, your subconscious accepts what you consistently feed it. So choose your words wisely. And it might be wise to write your suggestions down and rehearse them before engaging with this process. Okay, the next step is easy, exiting the hypnotic state. And there are two ways this could be done. The first is simply taking a deep breath, mentally affirming something like, on the count of three, I return completely awake, energized, and transformed. And then count one, two, three to open your eyes. But I personally find this completely unnecessary. You can just as easily use another method of exiting this state by just opening your eyes when you're done repeating your suggestion. And that's it. You're done. If you've done everything correctly, you've just hypnotized yourself. And congratulations, that's it. You've done it. But before I end the video, I want to leave you with some footnotes. First one being why this works, the science behind it. If you do this consistently, your brain starts wiring itself to make hypnosis second nature. You're literally programming yourself to be more hypnotizable. It's like a cheat code for self-improvement. Now, why does this method work so well? This is because of the pattern interruption and the neural priming. Most people struggle with hypnosis because their brains are stuck in a default mode. But when you tense and release, you're disrupting your normal physical and mental patterns. It's like slamming a reset button on your nervous system. See, self hypnosis isn't some woo woo bullshit. It's backed by neuroscience and psychology. Your brain creates neural pathways based on repetition and suggestion. The reticular activating system, or better known as RISE, filters reality based on what you focus on. From a physiological perspective, the tension and release method tricks your body into activating deep relaxation. And this is a necessary ingredient for deep hypnosis. Then, when you immediately follow that up with a suggestion, your brain is primed to absorb it without resistance. You're slipping the message into the subconscious at the perfect moment. So, let's start off with what self hypnosis can do. So, what self hypnosis can do is reprogram your beliefs, your behaviors really, really fast, almost instantly. It can unlock personal attributes that were dormant, like charisma, confidence, creativity, and focus. Uh, it can accelerate healing. It's great for fitness and mental performance. It's good for enhancing ESP, manifestation, and any subconscious influence. However, what it can't do is basically self hypnosis is limited by your core values and beliefs. So you won't be able to turn into a telekinetic wizard overnight, turn into Superman, make someone else fall in love with you against their will. So don't be a creep. It won't fix problems you refuse to take action on. See, hypnosis is a tool, it's not a magic wand. You still have to take action. So if you go into this process thinking that you're going to turn into the Green Lantern and join the Justice League, or if you're going to travel to Mars in the next day, then the chances are it's not going to happen. However, if you're an artist and you want to get better at drawing, then hypnosis is a perfect tool to enhance that skill. Now, here's the deal. I don't want you to just listen to this. I want you to actually try it. Test it, run the experiment, see if you can drop into a deep trance faster than you did before. And when you do, please drop a comment and tell me what happened. Tell me what you think. Did you feel it? Did you get into a deep state? Did you space out completely? Or are you still sitting there like, meh, nothing happened? Either way, I want to know. And if you're new here, because I definitely am, please hit the subscribe button. The algorithm is trash because not only are we just getting started with the most effective, no BS self hypnosis techniques out there, but we're dropping the most interesting, informative, gate kept knowledge and research that I can dig up throughout the interweb, along with some video games and gameplay here and there. Again, this is a new channel, so any and all support would be very, very appreciated. And also, don't forget to check out the link in the video down below of Shane Fozard and let me know your experiences in the comment. Now, go test this out. Your subconscious is waiting. Peace.